Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey everyone,
Pretty good, pretty good.
Awesome.
pretty good.
So many people. Wow. Yeah, that's a cool thing we do. Where's everyone based? Just type it in the chat. It's always pretty cool to see
Yeah,
the time
type
zone
where you guys
difference.
from. You can also share your LinkedIn as well.
Yeah, go for it. Awesome. We'll just give a second, and everyone will pop in, and then we can get started. We're pretty excited about the session today. We have two very talented human beings with us, ready to show how they work with AI and their marketing workflow. So it's going to be pretty cool. How are you feeling today? Welcome back on the webinar, Maggie. Welcome, Martin. It's your first time. So
First time.
are you excited? Maggie was asking, am I going to be fired if I don't do well? And I told her absolutely not. It's totally okay. So this is going to be fun. Okay, cool.
Really exciting, yeah.
Let's get started. We have a packed agenda. I'll walk you through some of the things that we're going to talk about today. So, as we know, we're building a platform for marketers, and there's nothing better than having our own team, the biggest power users on our team, showing how we do things. So today, it's all about productivity, how to create things with quality, and show you a lot of marketing workflows. So we're going to do a quick intro and just tell you a bit more about Maggie and Martin. And go to the overall big questions, like how do you do the job of 10 people? I witness what they do every day, and it's absolutely crazy. I'll actually show you. I was listing some of the things they do yesterday on a LinkedIn post, and I wrote them. I hope you also like my Christmas tree format post, but I wrote about how, like, all the things I listed all the things they do, like, on a weekly basis, and it's absolutely crazy, from A/B testing, organizing this webinar, customer support, paid ads, vibe coding, lead magnets on lovable onboarding emails, websites, and so on. So it's a huge amount of things they produce on a weekly basis with just a couple of people. So we're very excited to show you how they do some of these things. After that, we're going to go a live demo. And we're going to focus, we obviously can show everything we do, but we'll focus on some core things: content creation at scale, on blog posts, email, social media, SEO. We'll talk more in depth a bit about social media. It's a hot topic, and especially on LinkedIn. We're quite active on LinkedIn, and we're seeing a lot of AI-generated content on that social media in particular. So how do we go about creating things that are more human, generating images, creating ads, brainstorming in playbooks? So the goal today is also for us to show you other tools that we use, what's part of our stack, things that are quite useful for us, and so on. We also feel free to pop some questions as we go. We also will reserve a session to answer or create live one workflow or build something that you find useful that we haven't gone through, and do Q&A. So this is the plan for today. And I'll start. Maggie, Martin, maybe a quick intro about yourselves. What do you do, and how do you split your work on a day-to-day?
Should I go first?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Maggie. I'm a product marketer at team-gpt. I've been with the company almost since the very beginning. And yeah, I am, I think, number 5 a number 5 user in team-gpt out of 50K or more. I feel like now users, I'm on the top 5 power user. So I use AI a lot. And actually, we were joking that because we were brainstorming on what we should show and stuff. And just to show you how much AI do I use on a daily basis, I literally pasted my 2 months of my tasks log, basically the stuff that I've been doing. And these were a couple of the things that popped up that I've been doing in this 2 months of work. So that's how heavily I use AI, because I actually forget what I do sometimes. And today I'm gonna show you bits and pieces of the stuff that I do, so that you guys can actually also uh, feature AI for your marketing workflows.
Awesome. Martin.
Hey everyone, I'm Martin. I've been with the company since year and a half now. I've been doing marketing in agencies and startups for now 7 years. And I've been using, I calculated that yesterday, I've been using AI for like 3 years now, before even ChatGPT 3.5 when it came out. I'm a generalist in marketing, let's say, with experience in every subcategory of marketing. I just remember this, Maggie. We jokingly the other day renamed ourselves in Slack with different titles because we do so much and we get so much done. We even forget, like Maggie had to do her notes. So AI can tell her what she does. And I had to actually think about it. Maggie, what title did you write?
I think that you were a full stack growth marketer.
Full stack marketing engineer, and you were like, what, product led marketing engineer?
Yeah, product led marketing engineer.
That's so
Exactly.
funny.
Well,
Yeah.
we're making fun of our dev team from time to time.
Just every now and then. Guys, tell us a quick high-level question before we go into it. How do you do what you do? How do you do the job of 10 people? Because it's so true, and like it's very inspiring to work with you because the amount of content, and if you see across all our channels, we don't rely on agencies. It's mostly all in-house, and you do stuff like YouTube videos, we do playbooks, we do case studies like crazy. So it's like, how do you do what you do? What's just very high level without going into detail? What are the tools, workflows, or automations that make the biggest difference for you? Maybe Maggie, we can start with you.
I mean, I'm a number 5 power user of team-gpt, so obviously I'm pretty. We're all pretty AI enabled, and I think I like the tool I use the most in my day to day is team-gpt. I've learned how to set it up. I'd say not properly, but very well, so that I have all of my context in hand for all of the things that we actually do in the company. So I'm setting up a lot of different projects and folders where I add a lot of context. And so after time has passed, I've just developed some systems, and I've fed the AI with a lot of information so that it basically knows my workflow, my writing language, let's say, my guidelines, and so on. So that every task that I have, I can super easily and quickly handle with AI.
Okay. What about you, Martin?
Well, AI has been a big part of my workflow and trying to incorporate it in every possible way, all the way since a few years back. As Maggie said, team-gpt is a very obviously, team-gpt is very huge part of the daily operations. But as we know, everyone in the chat as well, as every marketer knows, as marketers, we are all used to having a lot of tools and just having a huge toolkit to get a lot of jobs done, to help us and enable us to achieve things with higher quality and do it faster for clients or internally if we're an internal marketing team. So I'm not so broad. Let's say, for example, these webinars. I'm using this tool called Opus, which tremendously speeds up the entire repurposing. To cut videos, to get the transcripts, and then do a comprehensive workflow in team-gpt to get me all the copies, all the subjects, all the YouTube titles, etc., etc. So things like that really enable us both to get things done a lot faster. Me comparing it some years ago before using GenAI daily. Something that we can do now with Maggie for a few hours. It took me literally a team of 4 in the span of 3 days, let's say. So that's really exciting of what could be also possible in the next few months as well.
If I can add to what Martin said, I think that it greatly helps us that we're pretty curious on what's there, like the new tools that are coming up. We're constantly testing new tools. We're researching. We're following a lot of people on LinkedIn that share about different tools. So we have this advantage. I feel like that we're actually pretty out there. Like we like to go and research and test, and we ask people to recommend different tools. So we implement a lot of tools in our workflows that actually cut our workflow tremendously. So yeah, I mean, we've been into vibe coding for a while now, and we're actually doing our lead magnets ourselves. We've worked on some tools that are now even a part of the app. So
Yeah, totally. We vibe coded things that now are in our platform, which is quite cool. I love one of the tools that Martin uses, which is the simplest tool called F5bot for Reddit commenting. It's just the most basic tool, but works so well. So it's just crazy. We can talk more about the stack as we go, and the team will show you stuff using some other platforms as well. But I'd suggest us let's jump into it. Let's go for solve out some use cases. Maggie, maybe we look at your list of what the AI told you that you do, and you can show us something from that list so that the audience can see.
I closed my tab. But yeah, I actually wanted to show you guys pretty how I've made the super like huge, I should say, maybe workflow, like a lot of things happening in the whole flow. I made it into something pretty simple inside team-gpt. So I wanted to show you how that's an actual thing that I do almost every 2 weeks, is how I announce our product updates, because our dev team, they release twice a week. We're adding many new stuff to the platform every week. So as a marketer, one thing that I do very often is to blast out this communication to our users, and it might be pretty specific. But I feel like everyone watching can basically take this workflow and adjust it to what they do. It doesn't have to be product updates, communication, or stuff. But since this is a pretty what I do usually or always, let's say I um, get the release notes from our dev team, which I then repurpose to an email communication I send to our users. Then I repurpose this email into an article that goes on our blog, and then all of these content I repurpose to a LinkedIn post. And actually, last week, because I sent out this communication on Thursday, last week I had a lot of things to do, and I finished this whole workflow in, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, with the whole editing, with the using the other platforms and stuff. And I I literally said to myself, I couldn't imagine how much time this would have taken me without AI and without having team gpt in my workflow. So I have set up some things to show you guys, everyone watching. So I'm going to share my screen, and please just let me know when you see it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you see my product updates project, right?
Yep.
Okay, all good then. Okay, so this is our team-gpt interface. I suppose most of you guys have seen it or used team-gpt. So I have set up this project inside team-gpt that is called product updates. And inside this project, I have actually set up different folders where I keep blog posts, emails, LinkedIn. It's currently empty because I set it up for the webinar in the cleaner demo workspace that we have. But in our main workspace, there's a lot of more chats and stuff going on. But on inside this product updates project, I have actually set up a lot of project knowledge that is tremendously helping me in producing all of the content I produce in a super fast and easy way. I feel like it's we're like all the people that are into AI, they notice more and more that uh, currently prompts are getting less and less important, and what is the most important is the context you give the AI, so that it can give you the right information, the good output that you want to achieve. So I have set up a lot of context, and I have project info and instructions set over here. And here I have explained, I have given the AI a persona. I have given it its objectives is to basically create product update communications and develop engaging content across the newsletters, the blog articles, social media posts, and so on. And over here, I have some communication guidelines. So having all of these over here in project knowledge means that all of the chats I actually create inside that project will have all of that context in mind. So I most of the times I can produce my communication with maybe two prompts or something, and I don't need to iterate on it so much because the AI has everything it needs to produce my content. Over here, I have uploaded our brand DNA, our brand voice analysis. These are PDFs that I have uploaded over here. I have added a web page, which is basically our website, so that the AI can scrape the website and maybe gather some information about what we do and so on. And then I have added an example output, which is basically a past email that I have sent, so that the AI knows the structure that I'm looking for. And since team-gpt integrates with the tools that we're using on our day-to-day basis for our work, I have actually directly from Notion uploaded all of the release notes that our product engineering team has passed to me. So they write the release notes. I immediately just add them from Notion. I update them if needed. So now that I have set up this project knowledge, that means that the AI can basically write whenever I wanted to write, having in mind all of these, and I don't need to explain it in other prompts. And as I said, I have different folders set up. I will start with the emails. I usually start with the emails when I write our communication. And over here, I also have some folder-based knowledge. So the project knowledge over here is inherited by the project, but here I have also added a PDF that has our emails writing guidelines, so that it actually knows how we write and stuff. And then what I would do most of the time is just prompt the AI and say something super simple, like take all the context from our release notes and write my product update email. And what I do most of the times is I actually list the most important things, because I have gone through through the release notes, and I said here are the most important things that you need to mention in the email, and I list them, all of them, which are, in our case, I have my notes. This is actually, I've gone through this process from our August product updates. So it's folder level knowledge. The other prompts are not so long, I promise. The SEO agent that we released, which is pretty cool. We have freemium, and we have pages updates. And then I said, leave all the rest. And after I click on submit, now team-gpt will take all of that information over here, the example outputs that we have, and it is going to craft my email. My internet is slow today for some reason, but yeah, probably if you get my email, of course I've done some edits afterwards, but if you take my email that I sent last week, it's probably pretty similar. And what I do is I further prompt the AI and I ask it to give me all of the updates that we haven't mentioned in the email. And I'm actually doing this because I'm taking this chat afterwards and I'm giving it to the AI again for it to write my article. So So yeah, the AI is now basically going to give me all other updates that it has taken from the release notes, and I will have them listed to go to my other project afterwards and write my blog article. Usually, what I do is I turn this email to a page, which I won't show you right now because we don't have a lot of time, and this workflow is a bit longer. But what I usually do is I click over here on edit as a page, and I further add some edits. I edit here in team-gpt, not in other documents. I ask the AI to make paragraphs shorter, longer, or and so on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this chat over here and publish it, and then go back to my project, my product updates project, and enter my blog post, folder. Over here, I have another type of folder knowledge, which is our blog post writing guidelines. So this means that the context isn't cluttered. I don't have too many things. I don't put everything in one place, but I actually separate the different guidelines in our case that I want to give the AI in different folders. Um, and what I do after I go here is I give it this chat, which I just copied because it has all the stuff that is left from the product updates. And what I'm going to say is write a blog post according to our guidelines. Add all the updates that have been left from the email. Okay, I prompt the AI. It should take a couple of seconds. It will take it some time to scrape the chat and see all the information I have given it. But after my article is ready, so okay, I have my article over here. As you can see, this is actually our product updates I wanted to show you. It should be pretty similar to what I have already produced. And then I'm ready to edit with a page if I want to, or directly upload it to our blog. What I missed to tell you about the emails, I skipped a part, which I'm going to go through super quickly. We use Figma to get our email headings, like the hero sections, the visuals. I don't want to show you our whole Figma workspace because it's been pretty cluttered recently, but this is what we use. I actually do these images that I put as hero sections of my email. I export them. I add some different parts of some DAOs from the platform that we have with the new stuffs. I add them over here, and then I go to HubSpot. We schedule our emails from HubSpot. I clone an email, a previous email that I've done, and then I just copy paste the information from team-gpt. As you see, we have an email over here, so we kind of leaked some information that is gonna go out in 30 minutes. But yeah, we're announcing a mobile app, and it's pretty exciting. So I'll be happy if you guys try it out. And last but not least, after I have this, I use the SEO keywords agent that we introduce soon. That actually, what it does is that it gets information from the content that I'm doing, in our case, the article. And as you see, it has taken some keywords, let's say product update, SEO tools, and so on. I click research. It analyzes these keywords over here, product update, collaboration features, file management, and so on. And then what I would do is actually take these keywords, which I'm not gonna currently show you because of the time limits, but I'd take let's say, these keywords, and prompt the AI to add these keywords to the article. And that's how I do it. I go to Figma, I edit my thumbnail, and I move all of this information into HubSpot. And then the last thing that I do is actually copy this chat with the article that I have, and go to my just a second, go to my LinkedIn project, where I have added our LinkedIn post writing guidelines. And what I do is that I paste this chat and say, I need to write a LinkedIn post from team-gpt's page about these updates. And what I actually do most of the times is I say, give me 5 variations with different approaches. And in this way, the AI gives me actually stuff that I can choose from, and I can then further edit all of them in pages. Let's see what kind of post. It's now scraping my chat with all my product updates. And as you can see, it gives me, so we have the feature announcement, we have some behind the scenes approach. It gives me different approaches on how my LinkedIn post should look like. So yeah, that's kind of it. And yeah, I feel like it would have taken me a couple of hours if I weren't an AI enabled marketer.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Sorry, Andrew, you made it.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Quite cool workflow, very simple, and I think it was good also to show the SEO agent, which is something that we've launched last week, and we're keen to hear your feedback. Elena, you're asking a question about where do we get the data. We are integrated with one of the two main players, so you'll know them. They're just running in the background. So I'll also answer another question as we go, which is Miranda's question about, do you find that always using one model is the best way to train your GPT, or do you ever switch between them if it's not returning what we want? So the whole thing about when you customize these projects or assistants, people call them different things, let's say assistants, the most important thing is context. And what you saw here is Maggie gave a lot of context, and the more context you give, the better the output will be. Then the typical, like you have chat-gpt and Claude, which are the two leading models, obviously. It's down to perfect, like just personal preference. Sometimes I actually try something with chat-gpt, and then with the same chat, I'll just switch model within the platform, and I'll go with Claude. And then if it's a deep, like a research task, I'll use Perplexity. So it varies a bit. Most important is the context. Cool, awesome. Thanks, Maggie. This was really cool. Let's go on.
I actually thought that my connection was lost at some point because no one said anything, and I was like, I hope everything's fine, and people are still here.
I think so. Awesome. Let's go on to social media and talk a bit about that. Martin, do you want to talk about all the LinkedIn posts, images, social media posts for company accounts? Let's go.
Let's do some rapid fire social media workflows. So I'm going to showcase you some image generation, some personal profile, some personal LinkedIn posts, and let's say social media company page. So let's start with the image generation. Give me a second. I'll share my screen.
Are you going to show us your secret prompts for image generation?
I will.
Oh.
All right, you guys see my screen? So pop it on the stream. There you go. All right. So in a similar workspace that we have showcasing different things and doing our demos, I'm going to showcase you how I do image generation. So let's say that you're brainstorming some visuals, you find some examples online that you like, and you want to recreate it in a way that fits your brand, like fits your brand colors, fits your product details, etc., etc. So I'm going to use a pretty cool website that I found recently, same.energy. It helps me to just brainstorm and find images. So I'll give you that as a quick example. I'll show you a couple more a little bit later, but let's say the brand that we are currently working here is the food service delivery app. And we wanna showcase our new bento boxes. So I've downloaded this first image that I liked on this website, and I wanna create something in this style. But to do that, and to give the AI a very good prompt and very good explanation of what exactly I want, I will need to analyze it first. So in this project that I've set up, I've created a very detailed prompt with including my Mindful Bites guidelines. So this is the brand that we're experimenting here on, with some detailed examples. Don't worry, I'll showcase where you can find all of these and copy them and try them yourself. I would love for you guys to let me know what you think and what you've tried. So let's say I've just uploaded this image. Let's say analyze the attached image. And what we will do is it will analyze this image. It will give me a very detailed explanation of what the style is, composition analysis, colors, secondary colors, and in the end, it will demonstrate. It will write me a AI generation prompt, which we can later use to. We can literally copy it. There you go. We can literally copy this, save it, use it in any other chats. Like for example, we're brainstorming a campaign. We have this exact image that we want. We copy it. We paste it. We execute it. And it will generate us pretty much the same image. So I also included some stuff like troubleshooting. If it's something is not right, you can tell us to enhance something or etc. etc. So the advanced thing, I'm going to give you an advanced tip now, which is how to get a JSON profile for very precise control of what we want the AI to generate. So what I'm going to write here is I'm going to give the prompt to give me a JSON profile of this image so I can generate another one in similar style and layout. It will take all of this analysis and it will give me this cold looking output, which has all these variables like aspect, like framing, placement. And if you really want to be meticulous about it and just be very much into the detail, you can start changing one by one and give this to the AI as a prompt, and it will generate you a pretty precise image of what exactly you want. So this is one way of controlling the output. I'm hoping that with image models getting better and better, this will become even easier and easier. But right now, this is one way to do them very nice. So since we've uploaded our ban guidelines, we can literally say, okay, execute the AI prompt with having our banned guidelines in mind. And it will generate something in the style of our brand by following all these prompts. So while it's generating, I wanted to show you where you can find this. So I have this playbook. We've been doing these playbooks with Maggie, and we'll continue making them and publishing on our website. Wait, I'll send you guys in the chat so you can open in your browser, but don't switch tabs. Keep watching. You're not gonna miss it. Oops, sorry. So we're doing these playbooks. You can take the prompt instruction from here. Another important thing is giving the AI examples in the project knowledge. So I've gathered here for you a lot of detailed examples of what very cool image generations that actually work, and not just like one sentence thing that you don't really like. Like for example, I'll scroll down here. Look at this. I have all of these images. I can zoom on some if you want. All of these images, you can see that it will be very hard for you to tell that this is made with AI. So all of these I've made inside team-gpt by doing this entire process. So I would suggest you taking a look at this. And there you go. I've it executed the brand guidelines and it generated something in the brand guidelines. So let me know what you think, and I'll love for you to try it. So another thing that I wanted to showcase you, give me a moment to open my workspace. There you go. Is how to create a private, personal social media post, LinkedIn post that actually get engagement. For example, I'll showcase you. This is my personal. I'm directly building #building public. I'll directly show you my personal LinkedIn post and what project I've set up. I'm not gonna use dummy one for this one. I haven't written one, so I haven't written one for this demonstration, but I'll showcase you a previous chat that I had. As you can see, it's not just for the demo. I use this constantly for my LinkedIn posts. So let's say the previous. So I had the last thing I wanted to do is from a transcript. I wanted to create a LinkedIn post for my personal profile. So what have I done in this project knowledge is I've crafted a detailed explanation of what I want it to write me, like an output, etc. But the secret sauce of this project knowledge is this file that I've collected, and it further explains and further steps on the point that Megan did is why context is so important. I've collected one of the best LinkedIn posts through the entire platform. I've created I would say like templates for different topics, like personal story, Bama template, etc., etc. And what this does, what the whole output is supposed to be, is the AI analyzes my whatever I give it, even if it's a draft, a transcript of a video, etc. It can work with anything. So what I do as I give it, it automatically thinks about it. It gives me a selected format. It tells me why it selected this format, and it formats me a post. And I would say this is a very, very good base. I only edit a few things after this, but I'd say it's a very, very good base to finish your LinkedIn post, especially if you are struggling with writing your personal posts. This is like, it's going to change your game for sure. And for example, I didn't like something. I told it to change it a little bit. You can ask it to select another format. It can rewrite it, etc. So this is another playbook. I will share this one as well with you. Don't worry. You can find it in the playbook page on our website, and try it out for yourself. And the last one, because I'm cautious a little bit of time, that's why I'm rushing this one. So the last one I want to show you is company social media posts. So let me jump again.
By the way, for the LinkedIn posts, I have something. My approach is similar, but what I've done actually is that I have an instruction inside team-gpt that has my persona. Like, I've explained to the AI how I actually speak to people, how I sound to people, that I want to be friendly and chill and so on. And I actually attach it to many of the chats that I'm doing, so that the output there then sounds like me.
Yeah, exactly. That's even better. All right. So what I want to show you next is how to write better, or how to get a good base for your company social media posts with another very good project knowledge. So we're back in our dummy page. I've literally, in this project knowledge, as you can see, I've attached a very comprehensive instruction. I've added our brand guidelines for our project, our influencer guidelines, target audience, and one secret thing that I found is like a research guide on the pretty much how to craft an engaging post across top platforms. That is a very good research topic. So I've attached also this as project knowledge. As you can see, we've also attached a meeting transcript of our team meeting up and discussing this product and client. So what I'm going to do now is, let's say I've generated or I've gotten from the client a brief of campaign of some sorts. What I can do now, and a colleague of mine has worked somewhere in the workspace. What I can do now is I can attach it. There you go. Someone used it, and I've attached it to this chat now. What I want to do is, let's say I want to create social media posts for every platform announcing the new product based on the attached brief. And what it's gonna do is do a very it's gonna analyze the page, as you can see, and it's gonna give me a very it's gonna give me social media posts that are very tailored to the specifics of every social media. It's not gonna just give me one copy for all of them. It's gonna give me very, very specifics. Like, for example, Instagram is gonna focus on more on the visual. It's gonna give me visual descriptions. It's gonna give me optimal time to post, character count as well. TikTok is gonna give me caption. It's gonna give me the video concept. So it's not just gonna give me copy for TikTok. Obviously, we're gonna focus on the video. So there you go. It's gonna give me concept for the video. Facebook is gonna give me something else. So it's not the same post. It's like different based on the specifics of every social media. For LinkedIn, is gonna give me something else. It's gonna be a little bit more professional. It's gonna give me again visual description. For Twitter, it's gonna be something else. YouTube visual idea. There you go. Video concept. It's not gonna give me copy for YouTube, obviously, and so on and so forth. And you can continue iterating it. You can generate visuals. You can brainstorm some ideas. You can brainstorm further for the videos and so on and so forth. So this is also a part of the playbooks that we've done. So I would love for you to try this and tell me what you think. You can always reach us and tell us how it works, what can be improved. I would love to hear that from you.
Awesome, very cool. Guys, we have some questions. I'm actually, Josh, you have a question about if you train the AI by pointing to the website and then the AI publishes content on the website, how do you keep it sounding human instead of degrading sequentially? Actually, I have something for you. Let me actually reply differently. I have a prompt from one of our co-founders here. He has a good prompt for this for you to use. Alternatively, inside our platform, we actually have an AI humanizer that you can also paste your content, and it translates into language that's more human, which means this prompt I showed you, it's actually in the background already, so you never need to use it multiple times. So that's cool. Guys, we have 15 minutes. I'd suggest we go on to talk about brainstorming. What do you think as a use case?
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to showcase you some collaboration as well that we very frequently use with Maggie. Collaborate on project we work on together. So give me a second. I'll open so we can do it together.
Nice. In the meanwhile, I'll answer a question from Johnny, how we organize workspaces. Actually, Johnny, check out how the team is organizing. This is a pretty cool, clean one. So check it out. But I'm happy to show you some other examples, of course.
All right. So I'm going to share my screen 1 second. There you go. I'm going to showcase something that Maggie showed earlier as well. So for example, let's say this is a brainstorming chat. Sorry, this is like a brief that I just generated, not a brainstorm. This is just a brief for an upcoming campaign, just so we can use it as an example. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share. I'm going to publish this chat, so it's visible online, and the AI can also use it as context. I'm going to go to our brainstorming project, which has again comprehensive brainstorming. Basically what it does is, I'm going to show you in a second while it's generating, but I just wanted to showcase you that we've again worked a lot of we put effort into creating an elaborative context for it to serve our purpose the best, and we can constantly reuse this. So let's say we have this campaign. Let's say analyze our upcoming campaign, give it a link, and I'll say and propose ways to promote it. We have the search function enabled, so the AI can browse the internet. It can look through the chat. We can also, what we've included recently is we can also add chats as context. So bear in mind, we can select the plus, and I could do that as well. But the purpose of demonstration, I just wanted to showcase you this one more time, because you can send this to anyone to look at it. So what the prompt does is it brainstorms 5 head of departments in let's say in a large agency. So head of creative, head of strategy, head of research, account management, and media. And all of them, they put their perspectives and their expertise into basically how we can promote this. And the AI gathers all of these suggestions, and it combines them in a promotional recommendations and a strategy afterwards. And what we can do now is we can discuss it with Maggie, and Maggie will you're ready to share your screen. Maggie will take over and she'll showcase you what you can further do now.
Yeah. So I'm usually the one doing the planning. I'm that type of person, and usually when we have like campaigns, I'm the person that takes all the planning and many of the times even distributing the tasks. So let me know if my screen is shared. Should be. So what I'm going to do is now go to that same project, because this chat that Martin did is actually shared with me. So I can see basically all of the stuff that he has brainstormed. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to prompt the AI and tell it that this campaign will go, let's say, from September 1st to September 30th. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that we have a 2-people marketing department. And I want the AI to help me distribute the tasks. I'm going to say that Martin is good with visuals, with SEO, and analyzing data. And I'm gonna say that Maggie is good um, with copywriting, with partners communication. Let's say, oh, and what else? Can I say? Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it as it is. And then I am going to say that I want the AI to spread the work evenly between these team members based on what they're good at. And I'm gonna ask the AI to yeah, and consider workload, let's say. So now the AI will actually analyze what are the things that I do best, and what is the stuff that Martin does the best, and will distribute. So here, Martin's responsibilities. It has organized all the stuff with the actual time needed, the time included. Actually, even like if I maybe if I had gathered information and some data on how much time it takes me to do a couple of tasks, it could also be super cool to add this, so that so that the tasks can be distributed even better, and then the time is actually calculated properly. And then what I do, because we use Notion, usually we use Notion a lot, and I plan on Notion because I like it. It's clean, I can see everything, we can tag each other, and so on. So I have this team-gpt 3.0 campaign planned over here. So this is the plan structure that I usually like, is to say like to distribute between dates, between time period, and then add the tasks and all the things that are actually associated with the task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share to copy this public link of the page, paste it over here in the chat once again, and I'm going to tell the AI that I need to transfer our plan to Notion. And I'm going to tell it to keep the structure of the file that I have sent it. Okay, and now basically what the AI will do is give me the whole plan in that same way. It will need some time to scrape the page, to scrape the Notion page. But yeah, it gave me the owners of the campaign, or what is the campaign overview, and so on, and then it gives me all the stuff. And as you can see, it also assigned me and Martin to all of the tasks that we will need to do. So this is basically it. This is how we brainstorm and we plan our campaigns in team-gpt with team-gpt. I guess we can go to some questions, but because I saw a question and we spoke about the humanizing output thing, can I show just something that I have?
Yeah, please show the humanizer. Yeah, a lot
Um,
of people are asking about it.
So I will show the humanizer, but I will also show my instruction that I have. I have two things. So I really hate super AI-ish generated text that has many buzzwords and so on. So what I've done in my team-gpt workspace is that I have asked the AI to scrape the web and analyze all of the AI sentence structures and buzzwords that most models use. And I have created an instruction for the AI to basically avoid all of these. We have, for example, don't start with certainly or great question, skip some words, no meta commentary, don't use buzzwords like enhance, streamline, leverage, and so on. So I also have recommendations what the AI should use instead. And I've saved this instruction in our workspace. So basically, every time I create some sort of text, I can just attach this instruction, humanized text. It's also shared with my team so everyone can use it. And now after I produce content, the AI has this that thing in mind. Another thing that we have is what Martin mentioned, is the AI humanizer tool. In this tool, you can basically paste your text if it's a blog article or email or whatsoever. Maybe I can take maybe an email from here to show you, or the article. I can paste it here. I can edit it. Then I click on humanized text, and basically the tool will rework my text, and it has in the back end, it actually has a similar instruction as the one I showed you, but it's just more like complicated. It's more broad. There are a lot of information there, but it's based on a lot of research on how AI models write and behave. It is taking a bit of time, probably because my article is super long, but yeah, this is basically how the tool works, and you should try it out. We also have it on our website, so you can also try it out there.
Awesome. Maggie, maybe you can share your prompt here in the chat. I see Jamie was asking for it. We need a one-day bootcamp. Okay, cool. We're 5 minutes to go. Maybe we should organize that. That's a cool idea. We just do different sections.
We should do a bootcamp.
Yeah.
Maybe Michelle, we need your opinion on what we should do. But I would say let's just go through some of the questions that came in. Feel free to pop more questions. We'll try to address them all. Let's say, where is the keyword tools one I came across? The keyword tool sits inside. Maggie, maybe you can show where. So there's a couple of questions about how project knowledge is set up in this keyword tool. So maybe can you share the screen and just so how to set up project knowledge, and also where to find the keyword tool, and we go from there. By the way, one of my favorite features on project knowledge is that you can enhance the writing. So if you have a use case, you can simply enhance it. So you don't have everything you saw that was very long and written with a lot of detail. There's a magic wand at the bottom if Maggie clicks edit. That magic wand, if you have 3 sentences, you can create something like this with just 3 sentences. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm derailing. So let's go keywords. So this is where you find project knowledge. You go inside a project, and you have it here on the sidekick. You can also find it on the chat box in the middle, or the sidekick on the right. And then you add all this information. The keyword tool, Maggie, can you show where it is? You're on mute, I think.
I am, yeah. I wanted to show the magic wand, yes, but this is how it looks like. It gathers workspace and project data, and it actually enhances your project info. I wanted to show you with a simpler prompt, but it needs to be just a little bit longer. That's why I couldn't. But yeah, this is how the project knowledge looks like. What did you want to see?
The SEO agent, where to find it?
Yeah, SEO agent is over here in the sidekick. When you just click the plus button, you have the SEO keywords agent. And the coolest thing for me is that it actually gets the information from your chat and it suggests you the keywords. And for me, for my work, it saves me so much time that I don't need to go to a separate tool and research the keywords. It should also be here when you enter tools. We have a lot of marketing tools. We have a social media post generator and a marketing plan generator. The humanizer is here, landing page analyzer, and some other tools that are also related to marketing tasks that I think that you guys should try.
Awesome. Cool. I'll take this one from Jay. You just asked about data security. We have agreements with all the main models on no training or retention of your data. So we also don't train on data because we're not a model provider. So it's extremely safe. Cool. Let's go up. There's so many questions, and this conversation is very long. So sorry, I'm a bit lost, guys. Martin, if you see any question that's relevant or that's we haven't covered.
I just see that we have a request for a weekly session of this. We actually discussed this before. We might heavily consider it if there is a huge interest.
For what? Sorry.
We have a lot for a weekly session of these.
Well, we could do open office hours, something like that.
Sure. We have a lot of playbooks coming. We have a lot of showcase.
By the way, someone asked me about the humanizing instruction, but I cannot paste it in the chat because it seems like it's too long. However, if anyone has any questions about any workflows, how team-gpt works, how the tools work, or wants help to set up stuff, I am pasting my LinkedIn once again. Just text me and I'll send you the instruction. I'll send you all the other stuff that you guys might need. So just connect me with LinkedIn, and yeah, I'll reply.
Yeah, likewise. I'm pasting my LinkedIn as well. If you have some questions of the web playbook, just shoot me a DM or send us an email on the support channels. We're very active. We're following everything. So that also works as well if you don't have a LinkedIn. So feel free to connect.
Likewise, I also pasted the LinkedIn feed by accident, and then I had to correct. Guys, thank you so much. Maggie, sorry.
I just wanted to address someone's question who asked if we're going to do an NA10 integration. And it's so funny that you asked because Dev Team is actually currently developing this integration and will probably be live in September. So yeah, we plan to do it and we will have it very soon.
So actually on that question, whoever wants to talk about NA10 integrations, what you want to do with it, I would love to hear about it. So please send me a message and we'll set up a call with our product team.
So this, yeah, Maggie leaking to stuff. No pressure on the dev team if they're in the webinar.
Yeah.
Just teasing, no leaking.
But I won't be fired, right? Is it okay to leak some stuff?
No, absolutely not. Guys, thank you so much. By the way, nobody made fun of my title. We were all making fun of it before we joined. But I just came here and asked questions. I had the easiest job. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I had a blast.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Bye.
See you. Bye bye.